Alright, Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for let that's pushing this truth across the four corners of our faith, truth and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother Amaman Abad from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. And we'll get this sentence going to just about, how, the woman, how she could, could bring down a man, these women these days, I say, in this life, how they could go from just, you be thinking that woman was true, and all of a sudden she just switch up on you and start talking bad about you, trying to set you up or whatever it may be, bring you down, but that's the situation we gotta deal with in this life and in this time of this rulership of the so-called man Esau Edom, man, because these women, because Esau Edom got these women just doing the hell they want to do and not being held accountable for their actions. Because you got these women, they get away with anything, so that's why Lord Yahushua got to take this man out of power, because of the situation that's going on, with the women and so forth. Got the minds of the women messed up, thinking that, they don't need a man, and, just doing all kind of wickedness, and like I said, not being held accountable, the women, they'll do something, that, you should be put to death for, or go get put under the jail, but they'll get away with it somehow, some way, however that may be, and they might even get jail time, prison time, You have women that do, but mostly women, they'll get away with it, man, because of the system, how the system is set up, But I'm got Isaiah 3 and 12. I'll start off with Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. So who said as for my people? And the Lord Yahushua talking about the so-called Negro Latino natives, but starting with the elect of the so-called Negro Latino native men of the nation Israel, the way he said ask for my people, those that know the truth and the ways of the Lord, and in those children, I'm talking about the so-called man Esau Edom, man. Cause these devils, Esau Edom, are nothing but children that's in power, man. A king that's not, these rulers that are not fit to rule, rulers that are not fit to rule, cause they really had no real type of wisdom how to really govern people, man. They're just willy-nilly doing the hell they want to do, and they don't, like I said, they don't abide in the ways of the Lord anyway. The scriptures, knowledge, understand the Lord, the laws, the statutes, the commandments, because really the Lord don't want them to have it. Lord Yahushua don't want these wicked Edomite devils to really, have the knowledge, understand the Lord, to really have it and have it put in place, because really it's for the nation of Israel. Israelite men, they're supposed to be ruling the earth, man. But like I said, these devils in power, man, they just got everything out of control, out of order, man. And like I said, women rule over them. Like I said, you got these women, set up. They, the scripture say, a woman shall compass a man. So you got these women that is over the men nowadays, over every, over certain positions, whether a job, whatever, corporations, women these days being CEOs and, and then they got the attitude, you can't tell me shit, cause these women think, like I said, they think they know it all, they really don't know, they don't know the ways of the Lord, they know the ways of Esau, Edom, they know the ways of America, the setup of the system, but like I say, we are oppressed by these devils, Esau, and these wicked women of the nation of Israel, Israelite women as well. Starting with Eve, Judah. That's a tribe of Judah, Eve, man, the head the head of the tribe of the women, man, Eve, man. you know, that's why, the elect of the so-called nation, the so-called the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, Seminole Indians, the West Indies, and so forth, the Haitians, so-called, the Israelites, that we got the Lord Yahshua got to deliver us from from this crazy madness setup, man. Cause I say nothing but destructive way. I'm saying women, they, you put a woman in a position to try to empower, try to run something, it's not gonna last. Eventually, it's gonna crumble. Isaiah 3:12, oh my people, read knowing Isaiah 3:12, oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of their past. So yeah. So you got these leaders, man. Esau, Edom, that's in rulership. You got these sellouts of the nation, Israelite men as well, but the women too. Cause like I say, you have the women of the nation, Israel, Israelites. They push Jake to just follow the ways of Esau, and it leads to Jake just having more problems, just confusion, and not the real answer. It's not the answer for the nation, Israelite men. It doesn't solve nothing, but bring more confusion, and pain, and suffering. You had these women, these Israelite women, so-called Negro, Latino, Native women, these doctors and so forth, whatever it may be, these activists, whatever, telling you to take the jab, take the shot. It's okay for you to take that, that shot, man. But hey, don't fall for that, man. Cause I say these women, man, they wicked, man. Most of the women are wicked, and I say 2/3 of the nation Israelite women are wicked, man. And most of them gonna die. Most of 2/3 are gonna be women. I say you're gonna have men in that too, in that number, but most of 2/3 of the nation Israelites are gonna be women that's gonna die, man. I say they all wicked, they wicked as all hell, man. And only 1/3 really in the nation Israelites, of the nation Israelite women gonna be saved. 1/3 of the women of the nation Israel gonna be saved. So that's a small number compared to there's a lot of women in nation Israel. But so that's a small number that's gonna be delivered in the times of all hell break loose in the time of great tribulation, and when this society is falling apart, man. So for now, I'll go to matter of fact, let's see something. Yeah, I'm gonna Ecclesiastes 25:24. Oh, the woman of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So yeah, through the woman, came the beginning of the sin, man, and through her we all die. I say start with Eve. I say Eve, she transgressed. She the one that transgressed it, not Adam. Which you know what? I'm gonna get that. Go ahead and get that. 1 Timothy 2:14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. So yeah. So Adam wasn't deceived. It was Eve that was deceived, and she was in the transgression. She the one that went to the understanding, went to the forbidden fruit in the garden, which they go to that fruit that's going to the philosophy. She cleaved onto the ways and understanding of these heathen ways and philosophies, and today of Esau Edom. She cleaved onto the ways of Esau Edom. She saw that it looked good to her, and then she could, and she came to Adam, said, she said the Most High told, Lord told it's okay for her, it's okay for you to get into this, into to the ways of these heathen nations, or Esau, Edom, whatever it may be, these heathen ways. It's okay for us to get into this, and end up being the wrong move, and end up bring it down. Lord Yahushua, it end up having us have us to be separated from the Lord, from the Lord Yahweh, from his ways, that he had set up for the nation of Israel, Israelites, because the Lord Lord Yahushua didn't want us to deal with these other heathen nation ways, He only wanted us to deal with his way that he had set up for the so-called Negroites, the native Israelites, But go to Proverbs 31:3, and give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that which destroy kings. So you don't give your strength. You gotta be cautious. You gotta think twice dealing with these women, man. Cause these women, they could be tricky too. They could trick you. They could try to trick you into something that you ain't supposed to be getting involved in, man. And they could convince you that this was okay, and have your mind thinking about just, things that you shouldn't be pondering on, have you questioning, different things that you already know that it's the right way to go, but then, like I say, you women can make you have you double-minded, man. Could try to make you double-minded, and that's not good, we gotta, keep me myself first and foremost, stay focused on what the Lord Yahushua thus said the Lord said, not what these women say. Cause like I said, the Lord deprived the women of wisdom, man. So you women, they only know what they know because of what Edom has gave to them in the system, the school system or whatever it may be. But they don't have the spirit on them, or they don't have the spirit of the Lord. They don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shah on them. The men of the Lord do, from the apostles, elders, and brother Great Millstone, We have the spirit of power of the Lord Yahweh Shah, and understand his words, and understand the scriptures, how to move, how to navigate through all this wickedness and madness, man. And these crazy ass doctrines that's out there. Because you can get caught up in some crazy ass doctrines that's out there, man. But like I said, only the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native men is not gonna get caught up, in these false doctrines, these doctrines that don't have no ending, that lead to just confusion and eventually death, because the Lord Yahushua he ain't deal with none of these heathen philosophies, doctrines, The only way of life and understanding is the ways of the scriptures of the Bible that's been broken down by the apostles, elders, brother of Great Millstone. Not these churches and these pastors that think that they think that they got understand the word of the Lord, but really they don't. They've been taught by who Esau Edom, like the system that's set up, to tell them to teach this, don't teach this, teach how you supposed to be taught like this, I say these Bible church schools, whatever they go to, they get taught, that ain't the way of the Lord, And I said that the ways of the Lord is simple, but like I say, Jake made things complicated, especially when you're dealing with women. Women can make things complicated too. Like it could be simple, but then they just make it so much more complicated than what it is. The situation is. You get straight to the point, then they try to switch it up. Like, what is you doing? But like I said, these women, they you can't give your strength to all these women. You can't give your understanding and ways to these women. You can't let them know what all your secrets and so forth. You just got to be shrewd and, wise. Really wise amongst these women, and make make wise moves amongst these women, man. And because they, like I said, they could lead you into a destructive path, man. They lead you off the path. If you're in this truth and not understanding the word, they could lead you off the path. Sway you off the path of this knowledge, understanding the Lord, and have you drifting off into utter darkness again. Leading you into utter darkness, and you be way worse off. Before you came into the truth, you'd be worse off before you came into the truth. Now you gonna be plagued with more demons and just going off, man. Because of the woman. Because usually what happens to a lot of men that if they do fall out this truth, would be the woman. Because they gave their strength unto the woman. They they didn't hold themselves strong as a man. Now look, be like, I'm not finna go the way that you want me to go. I'm gonna stick to the way the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. That's it. Plain and simple. You don't like it, hey, kick rocks, get out, go. Get away from that wicked woman that you may be dealing with. They ain't right. They're gonna lead you. Take away your crown, take away your chance of salvation. From the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, hopefully to be found worthy. Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, but you don't want no woman to take you out the truth. That's why you don't give your strength out to a woman. You gotta pray to Lord Yahweh Shem, strengthen your faith and spirit, and that you pray to Lord Yahweh Shem, have mercy on you and just keep you in this knowledge and understanding to how to apply this knowledge and understanding word in certain situations. Like I say, really counsel amongst brothers in certain situations, and just don't go by your own understanding. About how should you move in this situation. What decision should I make? What wise decision should I make in a situation where it could keep me, keep you going in this truth, and I fall out, So I didn't want to make this too long. I just want to go into that. So again, I'd like all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sis brothers, to the few Aqua sisters, to do this and keep the faith, and Yahushua keep fighting with that. Shalom.